Alright, it's about Paper Mario time. So, last time, I think I beat the Crystal King, got the 7th star, I think it was Dad's star or something, and saved at this block right here. Hold on, let me bring up chat so I can actually see it in case people chat. So I think right now I'm just supposed to be headed back to the Toad Town and then to the Star Hill, and they'll like shoot me to the castle or something. Oh yeah, one thing I was thinking about is badges. Hold on. Okay. I don't have it, so I'm not gonna do it. I was thinking about Power Plus P. Hey Scro, welcome to the stream. I was thinking about the last boss fight I did, and about how much more, like, Mario is playing mostly a support role, and the partner is usually the attacker, because partner can only attack and Mario has access to items. So I was thinking Power Plus P might be a better use of the points than Power Plus. But, you know what, yeah, I'll go ahead and get that star piece. I'm not sure where to get Power Plus P, or even if it's in this game. I would think it's in this game, but guess we'll have to find out. Since I'm going to be going to that one place anyway, I'll be near the place where you can get badges. It's just Lightning Bolt. Most of these items aren't worth the space they take up. Alright, thanks, Scro. Yes, I guess Power Plus P is not in this game. It's a shame. Alright, looks like I'm about to level up, so... I don't actually know if this gives... I think it doesn't give you experience, but I'm about to find out. Come on, Dad Star, take him away. Yeah, no experience for doing that. I'll probably get into one fight before I leave, just for the extra level. Actually, no, I don't really care that much. I guess Power Plus P isn't in this, so there's no reason to collect star pieces anymore. Oh, hey there. I don't even remember what all I have equipped. It's been a couple weeks since I played this. But yeah, I think today I'm gonna probably just beat the game, because Bowser's Castle is all that's left to do. Might end up being kind of a long stream because of that. I don't remember how long the castle is, but I know beating the game includes the ending and the credits. Really hoping that people join voice. It'll be nice to have people to talk to while I go through this long stretch of Papper. Oh, hey, bad guy. I can feel the silence of myself not talking, of how little there is to talk about right now. Just walking back to go to Toad Town. I think I'm like empty as far as items go. So I should probably see what's at the shop here. Alright, yeah, I will spin you a yarn. Lately, I have not been up to... Well, I've been up to some things. Pokemon Go came out around the last time I played this, so I've been playing that. I finished Tokyo Mirage Sessions. That was a very good game. Honestly, if that game weren't as long as it is, I'd probably do a second playthrough of it, like back to back, but it's a long game, so I think I'm gonna just leave it alone. Probably revisit it in the future. Maybe I'll stream it next time I play it. I was gonna stream the first playthrough of it, but then I decided I'd rather just take it at my own pace, because I heard the game was kind of long. I kind of wish instead of check and claim it used like deposit and withdraw or something. For some reason, when I see check, I think instead of like check in, I think of like check out. I think that's an odd choice of vocab. Maybe it was text space limits or something goofy. Like I have a feeling that wasn't their first choice of the word to put there. But yeah, Pokemon Go has been pretty fun. It's not, I mean, it's not a good game on its own merits, but it's a fun thing to just have around and do with friends. Like it gives that little bit of extra excuse you need to get people together and just go for a walk or something. So it's really good for that. That and everyone and their mom's talking about it. We buy one maple and one super. Yeah, like the first day it worked okay, and then for a long time it didn't work at all. Now it mostly works, but that's because they've been disabling stuff. There used to be a feature where you look at the list of Pokemon nearby and it would show a number of footprints. Those would decrease, like the closer to Pokemon, the fewer footprints it has. They disabled that at some point, so it always showed 3 for every Pokemon. And in the last update, they actually took it away. Like, there's no footprints at all. So I hope they re-enable that, because otherwise you have to use just kind of blindly hunt. Or use one of the third-party apps people have made, and those are kind of just pounding the server with requests, and I think some of them are actually getting shut down. And yeah, that's good thinking. I'm gonna just head back to town, and I'll probably cook some stuff. I do hope in Pokemon Go, I mean, I was gonna say I hope for like just 1v1s without having to visit a gym, but then I remembered that, oh wait, the battle system is kind of lame. Like it's not Game Boy Pokemon. It's a very abbreviated mobile game, and I haven't played it actually, the battles in the game, but it doesn't really look fun. Again, I mean, I guess it's like the rest of the game where it's, as far as on its own merits, it's not a good game at all. But with friends, it's it has a higher fun with friends multiplier than most games do. Like a wise man once said, "Anything's fun with friends, you idiot." That's Dark Gamer 6669 for anyone who doesn't know. But some games have that extra bonus. Wow, I'm just very bad at Paper Mario today. Can't wait till this game's over. Kind of spent some time lately thinking about what I want to stream next, and I'm not real sure yet. I'll probably end up doing something. It'd be cool to find something that's like about the same length as this game, because there's a lot of games I want to play, but a lot of them are very long. Yeah, I think Nintendo is kind of banking on that. Like I think they're hoping that people will see Pokemon Go and love it, and then they'll hear about Sun and Moon, and they'll get some last minute 3DS sales. Like the 3DS still has plenty of life left in it, but I have a feeling it's on the later days of its life at this point. Most people who want a 3DS already have one. Many people have multiples because they bought a regular and the new 3DS. I never bought a new 3DS. I don't really want one. I mean, it sounds cool. The head tracking 3D sounds really good. I like 3D in some of the games, but I mean, I already have multiple 3DSs, so I don't really need another. Yeah, and that's a thing too, is we've got rumors. We don't know for sure what the NX is going to be. Console portable hybrid seems pretty likely, but it's kind of probably making people nervous about buying any Nintendo stuff right now. Because, like, what's going to be of this console? Like, why would you buy a Wii U right now? You don't know if NX is going to be backwards compatible. Like, what if it is? And the Wii U, I mean, not a whole lot else coming out for it at this point. Alright, I think I'm going to see what I can cook. Yeah, I mean, I say still a rumor, but apparently they're getting that from multiple sources. It's even if it's not entirely right, I'm certain there's some truth in it. Oh hey, it's quiz time. Oh man. Nah, I'm not gonna dilly-dally with the question. Just gonna take my useless star piece and get out of here. Goodbye, Chuck Quizmo. This is probably the last time we will see each other. I think I was going to the item shop. I've probably passed the item shop already. Oh yeah, this is it. Let me see what I actually have. No, I didn't know that actually. That's pretty neat. Today I learned of the origins of Chuck Quizmo. Oh man, now you disappointed me. Well, maybe it'll retroactively become true. Maybe someone in Japan will go by the name Tat Quizmo one day. It could still happen. Alright, I'm gonna sell POW block for the inventory space. See, the rest of these are good. buy one more super shroom. I'm gonna mix some of these super shrooms with other stuff. Probably just syrup, because I don't know any of the other recipes and don't really feel like looking it all up right now. I think there is a shop somewhere along the way in the castle too. I don't know that for sure, but I kind of think I remember there being one. I think this place had syrup. It's just honey syrup, but the incidental 5H or 5FP will be useful to have on the super shrooms. Not gonna combine the ultra shroom and the jam and jelly though. Well, maybe I should. I don't know.
Hello.
Hey, Scrow, what's up?
I'm in the voice chat now. That's what's up.
Sweet. Welcome to voice chat.
It's good to be here.
Man, I don't remember any recipes besides a syrup and a shroom.
Those are the most important ones.
Yeah.
I guess you could also go back and get some more Wacka bumps and cook those.
That's good thinking, actually. I forgot all about those.
Then it goes from a 50 HP item to a 25 HP item. No, wait, no.
I think, isn't it the other way around? I thought Wacka Bump is 25 from the start.
Hold on. Okay, no. The base item is 25 HP FP, and if you cook it with a strange leaf, then it turns into a deluxe feast, which gives you 40 HP FP.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Strange leaf. I want to say that's like in the spooky woods or something, but I don't remember. Do you remember where to get strange leaf?
It's in the bushes in front of Boo's Mansion.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of right about that.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well go on a little bit of a quest. Just because I don't want to get all the way to Bowser and then be like short on supplies.
Mm-hmm.
That and none of the people who really love Wacka are in the chat right now. So I'd feel a little less guilty about doing it.
Wacka's gonna be fine. It's canon that he survives 2,000 year door anyway. So.
That's true. Yeah. Thank you. You've relieved me of all of my guilt.
It just started like thunderstorming here, so my power might go out, even though that hasn't happened here very often. So
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, it's summer. There's always a chance of thunderstorms. They could just happen.
Mm-hmm.
What I miss is days where like we haven't had a day in ages where it would just like be like a gentle rain all day. It's been months since the last time that happened, and I kind of miss it. We haven't had any genuinely rainy days. It's just all been super sunny with like a 15-minute thunderstorm randomly in there somewhere.
Yeah, that's pretty much been the same here, except sometimes it rains for hours and hours, but it's all like torrential downpours. And then downtown flooded, and downtown floods all the time. But I guess that's life in a coastal city for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of coastal cities, I'm like really pumped for my big trip to Seattle next week.
Oh yeah.
I'm like super excited. Like I've never like been there before. Have you?
No. I've been to Georgia because I live there.
Right.
Most of the other states I've been to were for POS road trip. Back in 05.
I've been to a couple of other states like kind of recently because I was in marching band in college, but honestly could not tell you which ones they were. I'm pretty sure I went to Virginia Tech, which is in one of the Virginias, and I went to North Carolina at some point. And I think I went to Florida.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I can remember.
I don't do a whole lot of traveling, which I'm fine with.
I did back when I was in school, but now that I have money to like go to places, I kind of feel inclined to go to places when I have time.
The last time I went to a different state, it was to New York for a business trip that lasted one day. I flew to New York in the morning at like 5 a.m. and got home at like 11 p.m. that night. So I flew to New York, did business stuff, and then came home that same night.
Did you get any of that New York pizza? Big old New York pizza.
I visited some restaurant at Times Square. I forget what it was. The food, I don't remember it being anything special.
Oh.
If it wasn't on Times Square, I wouldn't remember the experience at all. Times Square is as big as it looks in videos of it. The buildings are tall. That's not a lie. I didn't get a whole lot of time to do it. Most of it was I was there on business.
Yeah, it seems kind of sucky. Like, it seems like, I don't know. If I had like had to go all the way up there for a business trip, I think I would have at least like tried to stay a night or something. Like try to just do some fun stuff. But well.
Do you remember if there's a place to like? Do you remember if there's a full functioning store inside Bowser's Castle where you can like buy stuff and deposit and withdraw items and stuff like that?
I want to say there is, but let me double check.
Yeah. So I kind of remember there being one, but...
List of shops in Paper Mario, Bowser's Castle, Storehouse. Okay. The storeroom is behind the western door on the upper floor of the first grand hall of the castle.
Alright. After this, I'm gonna set up my inventory, go get 4 strange leaves, I guess. Make 4 whack-a salad or whatever they're gonna call it. And then I'll be on my merry way.
Alright.
To King Koopa's Sky Fortress. I think there was a pipe that goes to Boo Mansion down here.
There certainly should be, but there isn't.
What? I got locked in a room with Kooper. Like, at least I think the pipe was this way.
It's been way too long since I played, I couldn't tell you.
Forming my guess on the basis that I needed super jump to get down here. And that's the item I got at the Boo Mansion.
That's a good guess, I think. So we were talking about the NX a little bit earlier. I'm like super excited to see what that thing actually is.
Yeah.
Like I've heard about it for years.
Yeah, I'm excited on 2 levels. First, I want to see what it is, and second is I want to stop seeing news sites reporting on like rumors about it, and I want to, I want to stop seeing people speculating over what it is.
It's true. Like, I know I said I wasn't going to buy a new Nintendo console, but for some reason, the idea of a combination handheld console is kind of exciting to me.
Yeah.
I guess just because it's a better deal than having to buy both the console and the handheld separately.
Oh, yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I can definitely appreciate that.
Mm.
It also means that if I ever want to stream it, I don't gotta get it modded.
That's true.
Because it can already plug to the TV. Yep, just killing Coopers. It's the sewer life. They're not even worth any experience. They're just here to get in the way.
What the heck?
Alright, I hope this goes to Boo Mansion. It does. Alright, that's Strange Leaf number 1. Just come in and out of here a few times. Get to hear the wolf howling.
Did you know? That's actually Wolf-like.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they were foreshadowing
Yeah.
the Twilight Princess.
Man. Wait till the Mario lore wiki hears about this. I'm glad it plays that sound like every time you enter this place. Like, I don't remember noticing it as much when I last came to this place, but here, now I'm noticing, like, yeah, that's a lot of howling going on.
Well, it's probably because you just heard it like 4 times in a row.
Yeah.
That doesn't help things.
It'd be cool if, like, every music track in the game started with a wolf howl. Kind of reminds me how, in Bravely Default, like, almost every song starts with, like, I don't know what it's called, but I'm hoping you know what I'm talking about.
I
It's
do have the soundtrack somewhere in Fubar. Hold on, let me listen to it and see if I can.
Yeah, like, there's... I used to know the name of it. I don't even know how to make a sound with my mouth, really. It's just but it sounds like kind of like jingling. It's like almost every song in that game has that same sound, like right near the beginning.
Like the chimes?
Yeah, chimes is a word to describe it. Yeah. And like you don't notice it.
I had not noticed that until you just said that. Just
Yeah,
now.
it's like it's hard to notice at first, and then eventually it just you notice it one time, and then you start noticing it in all the other songs too.
Why did you tell me that?
Now imagine that, but with the wolf howl.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, goodbye, Brave the Default original soundtrack mini album. I'll never listen to you again.
Yeah, Deluxe Feast.
Freshly cooked whack-a-bump.
Shout out to the N64 controller once again for having the D-pad in a far off spot and never using it. I keep trying to use the D-pad to navigate menus still, and it never works.
When I first played Code 64, I thought it was because you could find the video to work it out.
You sound a little robotic. I think
I wonder why.
Oh, I think it's better now. I guess just repeat what you said a bit ago. Assuming you're still there. Must be the thunderstorm. Anyway, that's the items. So, yeah, yes, girl, I could tell you were having trouble. You sounded like a robot for a moment, and then you just disappeared. And if you're saying stuff now, I'm not hearing it. Though you are still connected to the voice chat.
I think is it working now?
Yeah, there you are.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. I think it must have been on my end because the stream also cut out.
You didn't miss anything, just item stuff that's still ongoing.
Hmm.
Just getting items and putting items. You were saying something, and that it was when you cut out.
Oh, right. When I first played Kirby 64, I thought my controller was broken because like I couldn't get Kirby to move around when I started the game up. And it turns out it's because the control stick doesn't work for that game at all. You have to use the control pad. It's like the only game for the N64 that uses the control pad at all, let alone only uses the control pad.
Yeah, the only ones I can think of are Mischief Makers and that. I don't know of any other games off the top of my head that use the D-pad in that game, or in that console. Most things just ignored it completely. It did nothing.
I never played Mischief Makers, and for some reason, I have it confused in my head with 40 Winks, which I also never played.
Never heard of that one.
I think that was some like Tactile Ubisoft video platformer.
I heard
they were complaining to my mom.
I heard D platformer and then a bunch of robot sounds. Maybe the thunderstorm is messing with your internet.
Maybe.
I guess it's also always possible that Discord is being weird, but you said the stream went out for you too, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's cutting out for me.
I mean, hell, it's even possible that I'm the one with the bad internet. There's no one else in the stream for some reason. I guess people just aren't awake at 2-something p.m. on Sunday.
Everyone's at church.
Yeah.
Obviously. All day church.
Man. I don't doubt it. Might as well check the badge thing one last time. See if I can turn my star pieces into anything that is better than star pieces.
What if one of the partners had a throw gill style attack where they threw star pieces?
Oh man, that'd be cool.
Star pieces you threw was the amount of damage you did.
Yeah. Oh man, Flower Finder actually sounds... I mean, I'm part of... In the back of my head, I'm saying, who am I kidding? I don't have the beepus for any of this stuff, but... Just like, man. I wonder. I'm gonna buy Zap Tap. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, especially if it costs 4. But I got nothing better to spend star points on, and maybe if I need it, that can act as a ghetto power plus.
I think I said this before, but Pretty Lucky has always been one of my favorite badges, just because, like, it's not always useful when it feels really good, and also it plays really good, like, sound effects.
Oh yeah. You check my badges. Yeah, there's... I'll put the other attack FX badges on while I'm in the menu. I wish the badges were more interesting. Or, well, I think the badges are kind of interesting, I guess, but I think it's just Mario for the most part. Like, the best badge in the game, far and away, is Quick Change. Like, you're basically a damn moron if you have that badge and you don't use it. But the Power Plus and Defend Plus and stuff, it's hard to not use them. Like, they're really good, even though they cost a lot of BP.
Yeah. And I usually forsook, I guess, the Power Plus badges just because I wanted to have more moves available instead of.
Yeah, and I'm thinking about doing that actually, because I've been finding the lack of commands at Mario's disposal a little boring lately. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna mix things up. Take a Power Plus away and see what opens up. Do Mega Smash. Oh, I still have 3 left. Man, Power Plus uses a lot. Power Quake. Deep Focus. Just mix it up a bit. I'm sure if Yoshi shows up, he'll get mad or something that I changed a good badge for worse badges, but I don't care. I think the game's more fun when you have more options.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's star time. It's time for the star thing to happen.
All the Star Spirits are going to come out, and they're going to give Mario a Chaos Emerald, and then he's going to go Super Mario.
Actually, wow, they don't even show up. He's just like, hey, you're at Star Place. You go upstairs. And now I'm upstairs.
Welcome to that one level from Milky Way Galaxy. What was it? Milky Way Wishes from Kirby.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
That guy just split into 2. Weird. Just stick with what I got. Not a lot going on here, but at least it's pretty.
That's true.
We found Twink Town. It's where Twink lives.
So you don't get much privacy in that Toad House.
Yeah. All of the star people can see your morning wood when you wake up.
Jesus. I mean, they can see it anyway because they
like
live up in the stars. Just like look down and.
That's true. Yeah.
It's like the stars are a bunch of horn dogs.
See, now this is functional right here. The shop where you don't even have to walk inside it to see what they got. I like that. That is very functional. Instead of having a big flower, I mean, there's probably a flower sign. Yeah, it's all the way up there. But instead, it's just, oh, that's the items they got. Don't want any? Just walk right past it.
That's what I call window shopping.
Yeah. Just turn 360 degrees and walk away. And I think I'm supposed to do something here. Maybe Twink or one of the Twinks knows what I need to do. Or maybe I just walked right by. Let's follow the road. Yeah, okay, there's a solution. Just follow the road and it goes forward. Alright, there's the stars. They're gonna say words. They're not gonna say anything interesting, so I'm gonna just press A a lot. Star Beam, I think that's the power you use in the final fight to like turn off Bowser's Star Rod power or something.
Yep, that's how it does.
Yeah.
It doesn't work until Twink realizes his true power and beats the weakest character and the weakest boss in the game one-on-one.
Yeah, until Twink goes Super Saiyan. He gets the spiky hair.
Mm-hmm.
I love how redundant a star with spiky hair would be.
I really hate how the ultimate vehicle that takes Mario to his final location looks like a crappy, like, object from like a Mario Party minigame.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Gotta rotate the control stick to make sure Mario gets to Bowser's Castle in time.
Oh man, oh man.
It's gonna hammer, get that while Luigi does.
Hammer that A button.
Yep.
I'm glad it's been a good... Like, I'm glad that so far in this playthrough, I've not once had to hammer the A button. This place is pretty cool music.
I like the design of the spiky Koopa Knights that hang out around here.
Yeah.
Their armor looks cool.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, you might want to equip the spike badge to make sure you can actually jump on those guys.
That's, yeah, good thinking. Let's see, spike, take off a damage dodge. Feeling frisky. I'll just leave a Beepus unused for now. I'm probably going to be changing my badges again soon anyway. And I think something, like, I played Tokyo Mirage Sessions recently, but this applies to pretty much any other RPG.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, that's not... You don't have... Yeah, that's 1,000 Year Door where you could turn sideways and go through bars, right?
Yeah. Yeah, not this game.
One thing I was thinking about any other games is that there's, like, a lot of different elements. And it makes... At least it, even if it can be brain dead sometimes, it makes more, like... There's more decision making in battles. And I feel like there's a lot of that missing in the typical Paper Mario battle. The only elements in this game are jump and hammer, for the most part.
That's true.
Like, the only times I really... Like, the harder fights are good. The boss fights are good, where you have where each turn counts. But I feel like irregular battles could be spruced up a bit.
I did like how in 1,000 Year Door you had the super counter to rely on. So
yeah,
in the later fights, especially like in the pit of 100 trials or whatever. It became like super important to make sure you had the super timing down so you could get through it without losing all your resources. That was a pretty good like feature, I guess. That part.
The
I guess there still wasn't much in the way of strategy.
Yeah, the stylish things were neat too. Even if it's not like strategic, it added more button pressing.
Yeah. So and everyone applauded when did it good.
Yeah. And I feel like a lot of my overall discussion about this game is going to kind of be around the theme of I'm not as enthusiastic about Paper Mario as I once was. It's still a good game, but like I kind of feel there's a lot of times where I've been playing this where if it weren't for you guys, I'd totally be like, man, I'd rather play something else.
I mean, there's only so many times you can replay the RPG.
Yeah, that's true too. Though I haven't played this one. I think this is only my third time playing this. I think I played it like when it came out and maybe like once a little bit after that. Thousand Year Door I've played more than this. And more recently than this too. I'm probably not going to be doing a video of Thousand Year Door. I am thinking about playing Super Paper Mario for a stream in the future though, because I've only played that once, and I would kind of like to revisit it sometime, just to see how it holds up.
And before you commit to that, I just want to remind you that before Sticker Star came out, Super Paper Mario was the bad one.
Yeah. Oh, I know. And even when I played it, I wasn't that into Super Paper Mario. I thought it was good for like the first 3 chapters, and after then it just felt samey. Even if the environments were pretty cool and the writing was good, but the gameplay was like it was more samey than this game, I think.
Do you remember that fun mini game where you had to hold right on the control pad for 5 minutes?
Yeah, it was like I don't remember the exact details, but it was in like some like castle or mansion or something. I think it was a treadmill or something.
Yes. It's like a hamster wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, that right there is Paper Mario up to its old tricks. Just making up some joke and then using that as an excuse to make the game like way longer than it needs to be.
I remember there was one puzzle late in the game where there are 3 rocks, and one of the NPCs just straight up tells you, okay, here's the order you have to hit the rocks in. And then he goes on to say combinations of the words left, middle, and right.
Yeah.
For about 30 different hits in total.
Yeah.
So you have to write all those down, then go over to the rocks and hit them 30 times.
Yeah.
That's the whole minigame.
Yeah, you know, I gotta say, I'm feeling less enthusiastic about Super Paper Mario stream than I was 5 minutes ago.
Glad I could help.
Thank you, Scro.
No problem, that's what I'm here for. To be the lone voice of reason in this house of madmen. You know what would probably be a good game for a stream? Link to the Past.
That'd be good. That's a game that's a lot harder to get sick of. Like Link to the Past, or I could do Link Between Worlds even.
Oh, that's true. And Link Between Worlds is so good.
It is.
Like, not only is it like a true to form Zelda game, like all the dungeons and everything, but like the whole like paper link thing that you could do just added so much thinking. Like it made you think about the puzzles in a way that you didn't think about them before, which is just such a good thing for a game like that.
Yeah, it was really well executed, and another thing I liked is just how packed the overworld felt.
Absolutely.
I love how often in this game there's like a cage, and the way to get out of it is to blow up a wall. Like, I'm really feeling the parallel here to when you first got Bombette, which, I mean, that's a cool detail, I guess. I like feeling parallels.
It's like poetry, it rhymes.
Yeah. I'm also going to create a restore point.
I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Okay. Man, Rick would be on to me about that jump in the lava I just did. I feel like there was some trick here. Alright, I just had to be in the right spot.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You know, another thing I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned it on stream or not, but, I feel like I mentioned this at some point. I think Yoshi was around. It might have been last stream, I don't know, but I was thinking about, maybe, I wonder how much cooler the game would be if, the movement on the map was more like Mario-like. Like, you could run faster, jump higher, stuff like that. I wonder how, maybe put a little bit more platforming. It's just a thought.
Yeah, more of a Mario RPG kind of thing.
Yeah. I actually free. Alright, come on, watch. I don't actually remember what to do here.
I don't know how far behind
wait,
I am, but you should probably equip Lucky too. Michael's turn.
Yeah, I just got to that. Alright, yeah, he can drive on lava.
Yeah.
His Cloud's not too happy about it though.
You think the Lakitu clouds have like a weird symbiote thing going on, or are they just like buddies, or
You know, that's
just one creature?
it's a good thought right there. I don't know, like I think when you kill Lakitus in the games, I think they like pop the Koopa part pops out of the Cloud part. But
then it doesn't survive that long afterwards once Mario jumps in, right?
I guess for this, I feel like a Lakitu being separated from its Cloud and living to tell the tale. I feel like that's something you would see in the Mario cartoon. If it's happened, it's probably there.
So it might happen, but you have to take that with a grain of salt, because it's also where we got, you know, Atlas Toad from.
In my mind, Mario Super Show will always be canon.
This fucking guy. Like if fucking Lakitu takes his cloud off, it's just like Toad's face for his bottom half.
Yeah. Be pretty great. I'm sure there's some Rule 34 of Lakitu out there too that can answer that question for us. Of what's behind the cloud.
I don't think I want to know anymore.
You know, seeing all these dudes here gets me thinking that, like, wow, there were no enemies in those lava rooms. And yeah, that picture of Toad right there, that's pretty good. Imagine if he, like, if the hat was... Like there would be like some Mario sports game or something, and the hat would just be gone from all the Toads. Like imagine a game where there's a lot of Toads and none of them have their hats on.
I don't want to think about that anymore. I think the reason there weren't any dudes in those lava rooms is because there are no guardrails anywhere.
Yeah.
It's fucking OSHA hazard to have everybody hanging out in there. What if I did like a big Mario Tactics game where you control all the partners at once?
That might be interesting. Yeah.
Did you ever play that Nobunaga X or Nobunaga Cross Pokemon game that came out a while ago? The DS?
I tried it for like a few minutes. That's all I can really say about it. I never really played it. The beginning seemed a little underwhelming to me. I've heard the game isn't that great.
I remember thinking it looked cool, but then somebody said like the whole game is tutorials, and then you beat the game and the tutorial stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like a second half of the game that isn't tutorials. It's a lot harder, or something like that.
Yeah, and it's kind of a shame because the ideas sound like really cool.
I think it's like one of two spots in the game where your partner actually gets to say something.
Yeah. I guess that's common to a lot of games though, where they'll say things, and then they'll join your party, and then they like never talk again.
Earthbound is really bad about that.
Yeah.
Like in a game that's supposed to be like, hanging out with your buddies and going on a big adventure. Like
Yeah.
it's just gonna like, it's a silent protagonist and all of his silent asshole buddies that follow him around. It's like, man, it's like one of the things kind of took me out of that game.
I guess Earthbound is another game I could revisit, though I've played Earthbound a lot of times. I don't know if I could do another Earthbound playthrough and not get sick of it.
I'm already sick of Earthbound, to tell you the truth. I'm not a fan of that game.
I mean, I love it and all, but whenever people talk about, what's bad about it, I have to agree with them. Oh, hey, Static, welcome to the chat. Oh man, Dark Room, better get what? I like how they changed the music a little bit in this room.
I don't remember this area at all.
Yeah, I don't really remember this being here either, but yeah, it's here.
I remember those little half-dry bones from Mario World, though. What were those guys' names?
I couldn't tell you. If I see another one and get in a fight with it, we'll find out. It was just probably just like Crunchy Bone or something. There we go. We'll find out now. Or Spiky Bone Friend. It's Bony Beetle. That's the name.
Okay, yeah, that's right. I feel bad for not knowing that. I should have all the enemies in the Mario World character parade memorized by now. Did you know the torpedo in Mario World that appears in one level is called Torpedo Ted?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Torpedo Ted. I remember him.
Guy.
Oh, that right. It doesn't do damage.
Totally forgot about that. Not being able to attack the enemies unless Watt is in the party.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about Watt's other attack. Apparently, it just paralyzes and doesn't do damage, which is.
At least it gives you luck to quake them again.
Yeah. Getting near a level up.
I've been thinking about games that I want to stream next too, and
Hmm.
I'm kind of stumped because I've kind of been on a visual novel kick recently, and nobody wants to watch me stream those.
Yeah, there are genres that are better for streams than others.
I've been playing Danganronpa. Have you played that ever?
I've heard of it.
Okay, it's pretty good. I like it. It's like
It's like, isn't it like a high school murder mystery type thing or something?
it's like Phoenix Wright, but with some Persona mixed in there too.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Like,
it's probably a
murder mysteries,
series.
but you also have segments where you like just hanging out with your buddies between classes.
Oh,
or
nice.
between mysteries. Yeah. I thought it was gonna be a lot more like grisly going into it. Like I thought it was
Yeah.
gonna be kind of a 9 doors, 9 hours, eye people kind of thing,
Hmm.
where it just like indulges in like the brutal murder of your anime
Yeah.
buddies. But it wasn't nearly as hardcore as that.
Yeah.
It's more like Ace Attorney, fair murders.
Man, I keep getting surprised when I pick up an item and my inventory's not full. I must have deposited way more than I remember. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree with Static. I was finding myself like actually
Yeah.
piecing together the mysteries as they were happening,
Hmm.
which is kind of a fun feeling, but also like I don't like. I appreciate that, but at the same time, I also like kind of feel like I have more fun of a time in Phoenix Wright mysteries where you're just barely hanging on to like
Yeah.
the idea that your defendant is actually not guilty
Hmm.
over the course of the trial.
Phoenix Wright was always weird though, because there's so many times where you'll get ahead of them and like you'll jump to a conclusion that they haven't gotten to yet, or you'll get. Actually, that's usually the thing, and then like you'll pick something and it's like, oh no, there's a few steps you have to go through first. Like I feel there's a lot of times in Phoenix Wright where I just gotta make a quick save and then just pick things blindly because I know what the next conclusion is, but I don't know what the middle step is.
Yeah, that didn't happen too many times in Danganronpa. Like as far as the like, it has the same mechanic of like presenting evidence to different testimonies that you think are false,
Hmm.
but they're usually more straightforward. And also, like I said, I kind of like had the mysteries figured out before the trial started. So
Yeah. Oh, another thing in Phoenix Wright is there's a lot of times where I find myself wanting to get it wrong on purpose because I want to see what the judge says, like how he insults Phoenix Wright.
I think during the plane, during the flight next week, I'm gonna download Phoenix Wright Cross Ace, or no, what was it?
Phoenix.
Late Cross Ace Attorney.
Yeah. That game
I
was
never got
good.
around to playing that one.
Yeah, it's good. I played it.
Okay.
Also, welcome to the chat, Rick. Feel free to join voice if you're available.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I forgot these guys call for help.
I like that weird little mating dance he just did.
Yeah.
Gentlemen,
Hey Rick,
Hey,
what's
Rick.
up?
not too much.
Yeah.
I'm watching you fight some dogs
Yeah.
at the last level. Holy shit.
Yeah, we made it, man.
Yep, look at him call another guy. Jesus.
Yeah. They're really making me work for this last fight before I level up.
You should maybe just pray it a couple times and just use the star power thing to finish them all off.
Yeah, that's the best bet there. If you got an item too that can do
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, at this point, I think I'm gonna do that because these guys are spinning. I got shooting star. And use it. I think I used a quake hammer turn 1, so this should kill him. Yep. That 26 experience.
Holy shit.
Nice.
I mean, I'm probably kind of under leveled, but still.
You should have just like kept like letting him spawn more dudes so you can keep farming him forever. Just get a bunch of level ups
Yeah.
all at once.
Alright, it's time to put Shocky Baby away. Oh man, it's the mystery Bowser block. Probably gotta interact with it in some way. Let's try blowing it up. Or maybe have to talk to it.
Do you want me to tell you what to do?
If you want, yeah.
You just push it.
Oh, okay. You have to push it that way, okay. Cool.
Yeah. Classic Paper Mario trick.
Yeah.
Fucking one directional push.
We were talking about all the classic Paper Mario tricks earlier, like mentioned all the times in Super Paper Mario where it will just waste your time.
Mm-hmm.
Doing what? I forget that game because it's a forgettable game.
It's like
The fucking hamster wheel where you just hold right in the control pad for 5 actual IRL minutes.
Oh fuck that level! Holy Christ!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like
just wrapped a fucking rubber band around the controller.
We'll have to like play a better game.
yeah, we were talking about like the ideas for future streams, and I was thinking, I said I'd only played Super Paper Mario once before, so maybe I would try it again. And then Scro reminded me why that's a bad idea.
You should play is you should play a Zelda game next.
Oh, you know, Scro mentioned that he suggested Link to the Past or Link Between Worlds, so I'll probably go with one of those.
Link Between Worlds, man.
Yeah, I will gladly play Link Between Worlds after this, 'cause that game rules.
I've actually been meaning to replay that myself. It's been a while. 3 years, I think.
I try not to think about it. I was so smitten with the 3D Link games and Wind Waker and all that, but like if you go back and play them today, they're not actually really good. They're actually really quite bad.
I still like Wind Waker.
Wind Waker had a lot of like not as many dungeons and a whole lot more sailing around the world to pay tinkle.
I really like the exploring elements in Wind Waker. Like when I first got the game, like you have a wide open ocean and like sailing off to some way off distant island, like over the horizon, like slowly getting out to it was so cool.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It was it's another game I fucking went to every island, got a map on every island. It was great, but it was just like, holy fuck, so much money that I have to farm for this fucking stab this little fucker.
Yeah, I feel like with the 3D games, they started trying to make the story bigger, and so the games have a lot of pacing problems.
Yeah, they were not good at
Definitely
making.
true.
There were some good story elements in Wind Waker. I liked that it was highly played up that Link wasn't destined hero. Mm-hmm. He was just some schmuck, and he had to like go and earn his place to be a hero.
Yeah.
But you know, other than that, like think of the dungeons. Let's go through the dungeons in Wind Waker for a second, and tell me if you liked those dungeons compared to every other. Like, do it compared to any other Legend of Zelda dungeon. Yeah. Tell me if they're better or worse than the average.
All right.
We have fucking Forsaken Fortress.
Garbage.
We get Stealth Forsaken Fortress, which was garbage. Dragon Roost Island, which was you stop and you use a hook shot, and then you hook, and then you fly.
I did like the bits where you got outside the dungeon.
Yeah, like the dungeon, like visually, I think was really cool. Because the outside part. There was cool stuff in that dungeon.
Yeah.
I'll give you Dragon Roost Island because I liked Dragon Roost Island's dungeon a lot. But then there was the fucking tree land, the Forbidden Forest.
The lead up into that, the lead up to that dungeon was really good. I won't say that much.
The lead up was cool. The dungeon was mostly okay. I think the central room was really confusing.
Yeah, the central room where you had to kind of fish around to get the boomerang and eventually drop something through the floor.
Yeah.
I would say that is less than average. I liked that dungeon less than average. It wasn't abysmal.
That's fair.
But then you had the God's Tower, which I'll say was great. I loved God's Tower.
Yeah, it's good.
The gimmick, what was it?
The controlling statues was a little bit boring, but
yeah, there was the controlling statues. There was the water stuff at the beginning. And the sailing, the idea of sailing a boat around inside a dungeon was really cool.
Yeah.
Yes. Agreed. Yeah, that was actually probably my favorite dungeon in the entire game. Then you have no dungeon really for a while until you get to the co-op medley dungeon, which was good.
Yeah, that dungeon was really good.
If the only shortfall between the God's Tower and the other two dungeons where you'll have people with you is having to play that goddamn tune every single time you want to control them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't just like a medley button.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a missed opportunity on the HD. Like they could have put a touch button that does that for you.
Then you have the Wind Dungeon with Makar.
That one was so-so. There were good parts. It suffered from a lot of the same problems as the Forbidden Woods, which was that it revolved around having a few hub rooms that are just kind of confusing to navigate because it's just doors on all sides and all floors and no real landmarks to go off of.
With the constant wind part,
yeah,
that would blow you up, that would fuck up your position.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I hated that dungeon so much. And then you had Forsaken Fortress again, where you could actually just walk through it, which was
better.
I will say that beating up the bird at the end of the Forsaken Fortress, like the second one, was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah,
the bird was probably the best boss. Yeah, the bird was the best boss fight in that game. I'm not saying that because Rule for Cool states that Final Ganon with the swords was the best boss fight.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
But like just in how to beat him, where you fucking beat a bird in the face with a fucking hammer until it dies.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You know, so like all in all, I think it's just a kind of an average. It's an average game. Like you have from Forsaken Fortress, you pretty much go to Hyrule. I didn't like Final Tower Ganon stuff. Like that Final Ganon Tower was kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean the boss remixes weren't. I say remixes. They weren't actually that different the second time.
You know, I think the coolest segment in the game though was when Hyrule Castle came to life, and you just had to go to town on all the enemies in there.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. You.
That is Parries for days.
That is my favorite part of Paper Mario, or not Paper Mario.
Paper
Wind
Mario.
Yeah.
When Ganon's minions.
Yeah.
Back to life. Yep. No, I mean, there was, all in all, like, if you go by the dungeons, the most fun dungeons, what was your favorite Zelda game?
Oh, I mean, sure shit wasn't Majora's Mask. I've made that abundantly clear.
I'm gonna...
Don't you dare bring that up here.
Probably, I mean, it feels like an easy answer almost, but Link to the Past, I think.
Link to the Past had the best dungeons. It kind of just did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against the grain here and say Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, I mean...
Link Between... Yeah.
I just love, like, the portrait... I was talking to Show about this earlier. Like, the portrait Link thing just added so much depth to the puzzles, and it made you think about the puzzles that you encounter in such different ways. Yeah. I loved every minute of it. It was so good.
I would say Link Between Worlds, and I never ended up finishing it, so that's kind of why I guess I didn't pick it, but Link Between Worlds, what I did play of it, it was really, really good. It was better than Link to the Past, because it kind of took Link to the Past and just upgraded it in every possible way.
And,
exactly.
Yeah, and I have a feeling I would come to the same conclusion if I played it again. I've only played it. I played it one. I'd say I've played Link Between Worlds 1.5 times. Finished it once and did another playthrough just kind of casually that I never finished. But I do look forward to playing it again. I will make that my next stream.
Maybe while Stope is playing Link Between Worlds, we should also play Link Between Worlds.
Oh man.
We should try and beat him to the end of the dungeon.
I mean...
But yeah, no, Link Between Worlds was a good game. The only reason why I stopped playing is like because a tiny screen fucks with my eyes over time, and even that like huge DS screen kind of bothers me. I wish I could just plug it into my fucking monitor and play it that way. But No, and once it kind of got when I went to the other world and had to deal with like every single dungeon all at once. I'm like, well, that kind of was too much at once for me. I like the idea of having the choices of going wherever you want, but I was like, these fucking dungeons are suddenly very hard because you have to be able to play them in any order.
Mm-hmm.
So they all have to be hard.
I like that they not only had that, but they also had the optional treasure chests in the dungeons that were actually like pretty hard to find sometimes.
Yeah.
God, they were fucking.
Yeah, the one in like the darkness temple that took me forever to find.
Yeah, I almost didn't find it. I know exactly which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like the one on the top floor or whatever. It had one of the pieces of the something or other sword thingamajig in it.
That sounds right, yeah.
Like one of the things you need to upgrade your sword. It had one of those.
Gentlemen, does the water temple in Ocarina of Time still hold up as the worst dungeon?
No, it was actually beaten out soundly by the water temple in Majora's Mask.
Agreed. That was a trick question.
I actually liked the water temple. I always did like it. And I think the only...
Which one?
Both of them.
Oh my god, what's wrong with it? Somebody get this man a doctor. He's on some hallucinogens.
The water temple is a lot better. When I say water temple, I mean Ocarina. It's a lot better on 3DS because with the boots, you don't have to open the menu. You just press a touch button and you change. But also, they made the dungeon a little easier by like putting lines on the walls that lead to the water switches.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole place is just a lot easier to navigate.
I remember the worst part for me, on top of both of those horrifying things, because I played it on OG N64, was there was so many silver keys that you could get in any order, and I missed one somewhere. Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I had to go through that entire dungeon all over again.
Isn't there also a way to like lock yourself out of finishing the dungeon by using the keys in the wrong order or something like that?
I think you can.
I've heard that, but I don't know that actually for a fact.
Let's search Google water temple.
Oh, hey, Bullet Bill.
Yo, you got owned. I heard that. There's a lot of how do I know for sure if I'm screwed in the water temple and or Ocarina of Time popping up here on Google.
Yeah, maybe Google like water temple unsolvable or something.
Yeah, I think it's 15%. Some people say it's impossible to be stuck out, and some people are like, I'm truly stuck.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Oops. Forgot that these guys have defense.
Dink.
Shoutouts to Mr. Dink.
Yeah. Dual income, no kids. God damn it, so.
I'm bad at jumping. I'm bad at pressing A.
Let's see.
Like, sorry I spent all my time as a kid playing sports instead of pressing A. That's a lie. I pressed A a lot as a child.
Oh, you got blown up. Man, the fucking water temple in Majora's Mask was truly, truly abysmal.
Yeah, but you get to use Zora Link and swim around in it, so it's fun.
Are you sure? I don't really remember that part of the fun part.
Like
Maybe I missed it.
You got the tubes with the water currents? Hell yeah, it was fun.
Fucking Zora Link held no candles to the greatness that was Goron Link.
That's true, yeah. Rolling around, man.
At the speed of sound.
Yeah. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
That could get us into some Sonic games. We can play Sonic if you want.
No.
If Sonic was good.
Well, not anyone made in the past 10 years.
I mean, Sonic
Maniacs looks really good.
Yeah, I did play Sonic Generations, and it was pretty good.
Sonic Generations was a good game, yeah.
Most of the 3D Sonics, I thought they were okay back then, but I was probably lying to myself when I told myself I enjoyed them.
It was probably Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh, you got dinked.
Like, have you seen the trailer for Sonic Mania yet?
Yes.
Okay.
It looked good.
Yeah. I think I heard the pitch is like, if Sega had made an actual Sonic game for the Sega Saturn instead of a bunch of awful garbage, that's what they would have made. Is what they're going for, I think.
We should have Soap play the greatest Sonic game, Sonic Spinball.
Oh man, Sonic Spinball was pretty cool.
I enjoyed Sonic Spinball. No one else in the history of anyone I've ever met liked that game.
I mean,
I didn't play much of it.
I mean, I liked it.
I
I actually had that game.
You know what? Scro should stream that because he's Pinball Wizard.
Oh man, yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Oh.
I was thinking about going through and like playing some more old pinball games.
Play some more Adams Family. I downloaded that fucking pinball thing just to try a few pinball things, but then, like, I can't in good conscience pay $3 for. I'm not that well off. Do you have any idea what $3 will buy you at McDonald's? I could get 2 hamburgers and the fry.
Yeah. $3. That's like what? 3 McDoubles? Like hell yeah.
3 McDoubles, man.
Or 2 McDoubles and a McChicken if you want to get fancy.
Shit, I don't even got my top hat. Yeah, no. McDonald's is a hell of a place to go to remind me that I don't want to quit my job.
I'm still thankful occasionally that I was rescued from the McDonald's drive-thru window and have a real job.
Yeah, somebody drove up. Somebody from the government and like, oh my god, let's get this man out of here. No, I mean, McDonald's, like, hell, everybody works that job when you're young. Like, I had one of those jobs where I was like, oh, this is truly the depths of misery.
Yeah. And honestly, I think everyone should work like a service job in their life, just to get an appreciation for what the people who work there go through.
Yeah, working in a restaurant did wonders.
Yeah. I never have, but I also feel like I'm enough of a decent person to not think people who work out like assholes ever. So
yeah.
There.
What were you saying about buying for $3? There's pinball games online, dear. Like, Scro streamed the pinball. Like, it was like a collection, and if you want to have an accurate remake of real-life pinball games, you have to buy them individually. And I thought about buying Adam's Family, which I played, which is $3. It's good, though. It's not like it's bad.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting the mobile version and buying a couple tables for the plane trip next week, but I'm not sure if I want to do that yet.
Yeah, you're gonna go hang out with your meat friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about meat. Hey, had any good meat lately?
Yeah, it's a meetup.
I'm starting to get a little bit worried because like all my friends that are actually going to be in the town are all going to be at the stupid ass Dota tournament all week. So yeah, like during the day, I'm not sure what I'm going to be able to do except like, I guess go to see museums and stuff. Like, in culture rate myself for a while, but
you could.
I'm not sure if I can do that every day.
You could whip out Pokemon Go and look for virtual animals.
Yeah, I could.
You could track down Krem. He lived there at one point. He knows the area.
That's fine.
You can get on a train. I am 6-hour train ride away from Seattle, 6 or 7.
Yeah, stop by Georgia on the way.
I'm not kidding. Like, there's a train that goes directly from Seattle to my town. On its way to Ohio. I don't actually know. Yeah. I don't actually know how long it takes. It would take probably a while.
I've actually never ridden that train before. Like, how tax them for train tickets?
They're expensive, but they're not. It's not bad. Like, riding on a train, especially the one that goes from Seattle to Ohio, is their main line. So it's the fancy train. It's like the one that Amtrak first built. That's their first train line. So they put their best trains on that one to show off people. It's called the Empire Builder. It runs Seattle through like Montana, all the way down through the Dakotas into Minnesota through Minneapolis to us in southwestern Wisconsin. It's pretty good train.
I've never actually ridden a passenger train before.
The Empire Builder is the train that I rode to come out here all those years ago. I actually got on the Empire Builder in 2005 after Soap and Scott abandoned me in Minnesota. That was the train I rode back. So, I can vouch for it. And as always, my open invite for anybody who I actually like on TD Pause. If we have an extra bedroom, you're welcome to come and visit. We have a creepy basement for you to stay in.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
If you hear any crying or anything that sounds like fucking innocent people in the darkness, don't worry about it. It's fine. That's the neighbors. Just mind yourself near the fucking femur grinder I have down in the basement and you'll be fine. Did you guys know that Auntie's getting married?
No, I hadn't heard that.
No, yeah. He's marrying his lady sometime soon, I would imagine. They got engaged.
Him and his Twitter GF.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh.
Nah, I don't really log on to Twitter, so like once he left Discord, that was like the last time I heard from him.
He's been hyper into schooling. I talked to him yesterday, actually. He was on he was playing Overwatch, and he's still all of our friends on Overwatch, so I just popped in, and we just played Overwatch for like 3 hours.
Oh, nice.
Whatever class he would be, I would be that class too, to troll him. So at one point we were on a fence, and he picks Torbjorn. So there was 2 Torbjorns on a fence.
Sounds very offensive.
Exactly. So it was a grand old time. But nah, yeah, he's getting hitched eventually. Maybe he'll find out more and tell the chat. I'll tell him to go tell the chat.
Yeah.
Stop going to school and worrying about that shit and come be on the internet again.
Feel like I missed something somewhere in this dungeon. Probably went the wrong way several times.
Yeah, Scro, you could come and look at Becky's Pokemon card collection.
Oh,
Why don't you post him a picture of your Pokemon card collection, Becky? It's on the wall. It's our beautiful wall is covered by this garbage.
Dude, it looks awesome. What are you talking about? I've seen a picture of it.
Fucking shit ass. Do you know how to drive, Scro?
No. Well, I mean, kind of. But not
Do you have a
really.
license?
No.
Okay,
Definitely
sweet.
no.
Well, I was gonna say if you came out here, we'd rent you a car because I don't have a license. But then we could go downtown and I could show you the fucking God, we have the highest. We're in the Guinness Book of World Records for having the most amount of bars in a square mile.
Cool. Sounds like a party.
It's you can walk down the street and you get a drink in one bar, and then turn the corner and go right on the other side and get another drink, and then so on and so forth. It's bad for you, I feel.
And
they're all themed places too. So you have the normal pubs and shit, but then there's one that's like has like Gothic architecture and shit inside.
Cool.
One where all the fucking tables are just skeletons.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's like skeleton tables.
How does that even work?
If
That way.
you just put your food on the spooky.
Oh.
yeah, it's just like there's a table and it's constructed of skeletal bones.
Cool. Do they make wacky xylophone noises when you put the plates down?
I will post a link of this awful wall.
That's a good wall, Becky. I like it. I only recognize one card, and it's the one that you get from going to see Pokemon Movie 2000, Pikachu Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Pokemon Movie 2000. I don't remember what the movie was about, but I do remember that was the one where you got the promo Ancient Mew card for visiting.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's about Pikachu beating up another Pikachu, but the Pikachu will fight back, because it's not called Pikachu Strikes Back.
Oh, man. I sure do love pushing blocks. Yeehaw.
You don't know which block's the good block.
Yeah. Actually, maybe that's what I gotta do. I gotta go to the next room maybe and close the one that leads to the thing, the bad room.
Oh yeah, I remember there is one that is like you have to push it the other way to open a second door.
Yeah, I just found that. I had to push the one that was blocked. That was you'll see when the stream catches up.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Tricky.
I gotta go back through all these shits and get to the door. Actually, I think the door was along the way. Yeah, here's the door.
I'm actually surprised that Scro hasn't visited more people down there, because you're actually not that far from him, aren't you? You're like in northern Georgia and he's in southern, what is it, North Carolina?
I'm in eastern South Carolina.
Yeah,
South Carolina.
I'm in western Georgia.
Is it John who's in North Carolina?
John is in Pennsylvania.
What, didn't he go to college?
Right now, so I don't know what's going on with him, but
I mean, most of these states blend together in my mind. Somebody's in there in their Vermont region.
Yeah.
I think Pennsylvania is like north of Virginia, which is north of North Charleston or North Carolina.
Which is north of South Carolina.
Exactly, which is north of Georgia, which is then north of Florida. I used to think Florida touched South Carolina, but that is not a border that exists in our world.
Only if you erase Georgia. Sorry, so. Now you live in lower South Carolina.
Yeah.
Just got that one guy from JoJo's Part 4 to keep erasing the world until South Carolina and Florida meet.
I'm in South Carolina.
Yeah, he's just expanding his borders outward. Like, nobody lives within 5 hours drive of me. Like, easily, nobody lives within 5 hours drive of me.
You gotta play Count the Enemies games. Alright, you got 4 Goombers and 3 Coopers. Or do I have to look at what door they go inside? I don't remember. I'm already forgetting my stuff.
What's he ask?
I got it right, so...
Okay.
We're so far behind you that if he says something about what the doors they go into, we could probably tell you.
Alright.
As long as you say it before they go into the door on our side. you get the questions wrong, does the door just come to life and destroy Mario?
It just eats you. Each bites you in half.
It comes off the wall like the bird door in Mario 2.
Oh god, that's fucking horrifying.
Do you remember in Mario 2 where each level ended by Mario getting eaten by a bird door?
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. It was a weird game. Doki Doki Panic.
It was fucked up fever dream.
Yeah.
Apparently, when I was a young toddler, man, I watched my dad play that game because I was born the same year that the first Mario game came out. And when that second one finally came out, I watched him play it. And at the end, when he finally beat it, and I watched him, I cried because Mario wouldn't wake up, and he's just like, he's fine, don't worry.
Hey, does anyone remember who came out of the middle entrance?
Nope.
Nope.
Cool.
Becky?
I guess it's Bob-Bombs. Let's just guess. Wrong-a-mundo.
You can get, like, more than... You can get them.
Yeah.
There's 7 questions, you need 5.
Gotta pay attention to this, I guess.
What an idiot! I think if you get 3 wrong, then like the door just kills Mario and you get a game over. Like I think that's what happens.
Oh man, how many Goombas were there?
2.
2.
Alright, thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, just ask the question because we're still in the middle of them dancing around.
Alright.
Man, Licklister still is the best fucking companion. His Cloud 9 ability is fucking insane.
Alright, how many arms? So that's 4. I got that one.
Yeah, there's only 2 dudes with arms.
Yeah.
That's ableist right there. Well, you need one more.
Yeah. Which were there 3 of?
Bob-Bombs.
I don't know how I remembered this shit as a kid. What happens if you mess up? You just fall on the floor and fight bad guys and then try again or something?
I think so. I think I remember getting owned on this once and having to go through the pit of 1,000 trials to get back up. I really like this fucking dungeon. This fucking final level is the best.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's got some great music too.
Yeah, music I pointed out like when we came in. Music's great in this level. Jam and Jelly!
Don't you fucking dare throw Jam and Jelly away.
No, I'm about to get one.
You should have cooked up all your fucking items too. Mind that shit.
Oh, I got 4 deluxe feasts in storage.
Ah, okay.
Which I probably should have gotten, come to think of it. I don't know if I'm going to have another...
Yeah, another store later on, just so you know.
Okay, so I should probably go back then.
Yeah, the entire way back.
Let's do it.
There's a pipe that takes you back to the star, right? Wasn't there?
Nah, I don't think that's how that works. I remember having to go back from the final boss.
I'm going to create restore point, and I'm going to go forward and see what happens.
That's a good idea. Create the restore point, and then go back and get the items, and then just load the restore point again. Then you'll be back there.
Yeah, that's how that works, right?
Just mesh them together.
I don't know, man. I have a feeling that plan is flawed. Alright, I'm actually going to use the save block. Saving your game is good. Hopefully one of these branches is another warehouse shop.
Scroll, what was your favorite N64 game?
I think it had to have been Paper Mario.
Yeah, it's the one you spent the most time on, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Well, I did play a lot of Mario 64.
Oh God, how many times have we collectively,
Yeah.
think about this, beaten Mario 64 100%? How many times have you beaten 100% Mario 64?
Probably at least
100% just once.
Probably at least 5.
I'm up there. I've probably beaten it 10 plus times. Because, like, you have to have 70 stars to beat the game. There's an extra 50.
Yeah.
And other than the clock level I had trouble with and the fucking Sky World I had trouble with. Other than those two, I usually found it pretty easy. Most of the 100 coin stars were a bitch, but other than that...
I think I only made it like fully 100% around the time the DS one came out.
I don't know.
What is your thoughts on the DS one, Skrull?
Bad controls, good content. Like, it was fun playing as like Wario, but I didn't like the control pad the weird like fucked up touchscreen controls that they tried to implement.
Did he use the thumb strap thingy?
No.
There was a thumb, like an attachable thumb strip that came with the DS. That was the only game I ever used it with, and it
Did
actually
it work well?
It was okay.
The unsung hero, I think, Mario DS was all the mini games you could play.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Those mini games, I tell you, when I moved out to Minneapolis and I got on the fucking Empire Builder train from earlier, on the way there, the second half of the trip, there was these parents and they had kids who were, playing around and monkeying around on the train, and I was playing DS and they just flocked around me and watched me play fucking mini games for like 3 hours while I was on the train. And the parents came up afterward and they're like, "Thank God you exist," because they wouldn't shut up. I was just like, "Oh, that's my good deed for the day."
Hey, can one of you look like kind of go on GameFAQs or something and see if there's another shop coming up?
There's not another shop. This is the only one in the castle.
Yeah, there's only one shop.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going to backtrack to the other shop then,
All right then.
just to get the good healing items out of storage.
I'm not sure why you put them away to begin with.
It slipped my mind.
to troll himself and the people watching.
That's as good a reason as any.
Scro, do you have any interest in the ukulele game that's coming up?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. I didn't Kickstarter it because I had no money at the time, but I mean, I want to see if they can make a good game again.
The demo was superb. It was truly great.
Like, what is it exactly?
It is literally
Skybox.
just it's a skybox with like untextured grounds and stuff, but they play it up. They're there's a bunch of NPC robots around being like, "This is perfection. None of this bullshit textures." Look at these grids. It's perfect. And it's just basically like there's 100 feathers in the world that if you collect, you'll get the equivalent of a Jiggy.
Okay.
And the feathers are all around, and you have to do a ton of platforming, and it's Banjo-Kazooie platforming. But I can tell you right now, the feathers were so well hidden, and they demonstrated how to do all these puzzles, and even at one point, one of the robots is like, "Go to the forums and tell us if you like the camera angles we used throughout this puzzle, because we want to see which one you like most." Because there was a puzzle where you're above the maze. And the maze is covered in glass, so you can see down into your characters running the maze. And there's different segments of the maze has different camera angles. So it was neat to see them actually interact in a way that's like, "Hey, give us your opinions." There was so many hidden things. Like if you really truly look around, you could find tons of hidden shit. Like, there was a room just filled with particle effects where they're like, "We like particle effects. Check out our room full of particle effects." And it's just literally a robot standing in a room with fucking lightning and fire and ice and fucking water going crazy and shit. And, like, the shadows play around when you move near them. So it was a neat little graphical thing. There was also a super secret hidden button that you'd have to go and find. And if you found the super secret hidden button, you find it opens a door to a robot who's also hidden. And if you find that robot, he's like, okay, remember this. When the real game releases, there is a pirate ship that will have a great bounty on it. To access this pirate ship, you need to find the island near it and ground pound the soul rock on that island.
Okay.
And I'm like, this is fucking giving me some stop and swap memories.
Oh
here.
yeah.
So it was great to fucking get that. It was complete nostalgia. And they did it so well. It's like functional platforming. It's like good, solid. If anything, I think that your characters fly a little bit too far when they do their double jump. Because I could jump really far. It's like 3 times as far as you could get on a double jump and a wing flap from Banjo-Kazooie. So I'm like, I'm halfway across the map with this shit. But no, I liked it a lot. I think you'd like it too, Scro.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the final game turns out.
It's looking to be
good work before. So.
Yeah, I watched a speed run of 100% of the toy box, where they got all the feather things, and the movement looked a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's neat little moves, and you could fall a huge height, and fucking they flail on the way down. That's all I need, really.
Yo.
Yeah, yo. Whoa. Splat. They got the splat down. There's an animation where you hit the ground and like the fucking bat like does a flip off of your back. It gets pretty owned. It's pretty good. There's the idle animation where if you just stand still, the bat just fucking bites the shit out of the back of the fucking lizard's head.
Nice.
I'm just like, man, they went all out on this nostalgia. It makes me feel happy.
I wasn't paying attention. Did Soap already get back to the store?
Yeah, what I've done is went back and I'll show my inventory. I got 4 Deluxe Feast and then the other good stuff that I made.
Okay, good.
And
Which one was the Deluxe Feast? Was that the Jam and Jelly plus the?
It's Whack-A-Bump plus Strange Leaf.
I just realized this, but there is a treasure chest in the very last room, like up in the castle area. Did you already pass through Peach's castle?
What?
Did you already pass through like the part of the castle that's
Oh
Peach's
yeah,
castle?
you can warp.
You can't warp, but you could have put your items in there to like keep them there for safekeeping, and then come back and pick them up later.
I'm pretty sure if you jump in that chest, you can warp.
Yeah, we'll see when I actually get to Peach's castle.
You have to bum that switch, so.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
Using friends wisely.
Oh man, Ultra Shroom. I guess I'll chuck a Honey Super. Oh man, I thought he was gonna throw that in the air.
I heard that on. So, Scro, have you been following this sweet gaming sensation called Pokemon Go?
I installed it when it came out, and then I haven't played it since.
Yeah. Becky's gone bananas for Pokemon Go. And, I don't know about it.
I ran out of free Pokeballs, and there aren't enough Pokestops around here for me to, like, get them easily.
The game
so,
is...
that's kind of how it died for me.
The game is really hard on people who aren't, like, in a city.
Yeah. There's... Oh god, those guys got on. Holy shit. There's a park nearby, a real nice looking park, that has like 5 fucking Pokestops and 2 gyms. So, yeah, we're groovy, but I don't know. It's not for me. I like going out and walking with the wife, you know, so that's nice enough, but
yeah,
I just don't, there isn't much to it.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't so two-dimensional, and I can see why they did it, because they wanted to make a quick cash grab for the least amount of effort possible, which is, you know, admirable.
Yeah,
they're making money hand over fist with this fucking piece of garbage app that doesn't even work half the time. So good on them, I guess, but especially when it was more like the actual game.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, it's not really a game as much as it's an excuse to you know, if you were on the fence about going for a walk, it's that extra excuse to get you to do the walk. And it's just a little something extra to check when you're out with friends or something. It's not something to dedicate time to, in my opinion.
Or money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely not good enough to spend money on.
Yeah. I can tell you, if you do have a Pokestop nearby and you could just walk between 3, you can fucking get like just 100 Pokeballs.
Yeah,
You just spend an hour walking.
there's a park nearby with 2 Pokestops in it, and also there are restaurants nearby that are in the range of 2 to 3 Pokestops. So you can go have lunch or something with some friends, and the entire time you're eating, just every 5 minutes, just fill up on Pokeballs again.
That's really the... I don't know. I think there's more interesting concepts they could have done. Like, I like the idea of going out and capturing Pokemon IRL. That's like a neat idea. But there's just so little to it.
The battle system's really lame too. It's just some swipey thing.
Swipe. Well, they gotta be casual enough that Grandma can play it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's okay. I mean, it's a mobile game that you're not really meant to spend a whole lot of time with it, as far as I can tell. All right, Bahamut, I need you to cooperate.
You're supposed to...
I probably did that wrong. Yeah, that was close, actually.
If you throw it, there you go. What do you... Don't spin away, that part goes up.
Yeah, but oh wait, no, I can't jump on top of the thing, though.
If you start on the side piece that raises up.
I'll try it again. It wasn't working before. Oh, okay. I was just not low enough, I guess. It's kind of awkward. Alright, Bahamut, you can go back in the Mario hole.
You know what would be good, actually, now that Becky said that in chat?
Huh.
If they just modded Pokemon Go to be Pokemon Snap, and you just go and find Pokemon IRL and take pictures of them, and then a little Professor Oak actually judges.
That would be cool.
I mean, it's practically that already.
Actually, you want me to tell you another thing that's real lame about Pokemon Go is you can take the pictures when the Pokemon are standing there waiting to be caught, but once you catch a Pokemon, you can't go and take pictures of it.
Yeah, you can't take it out of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like you can't do anything with your Pokemon. You were close. That's what Static says.
Yeah. Man, that was a good game. Why don't they make that game again?
Yeah. Oh man, it's the candle puzzle. Remember this one is up, down. Let me actually remember what the candles, what order they're in. Up, down, down, up, down, up.
Here, let me just write it in chat. Up,
Yeah, good
down,
thinking.
Down, up, down, up. God damn it. Down, down, up, down. There you go. There you go. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
I was typing, but it was not going anywhere. I forgot to click on chat.
And I'm guessing that first door actually counted toward the thing, so we'll see. This should be the last one that I'm doing right now. Yep, that was it.
One of my favorite fights in the game is coming up.
Hey, it's Princess Peach. Let's see what Goombario has to say about this.
I'm not sure about this lady.
It looks like Princess Peach, but something just doesn't seem right. Oh, please don't! How could you? Alright, let's... Oh, I gotta put a Cooper up her. Cooper up the
Smack
Cooper.
my bitch up.
There she is, the real Princess Peach.
Oh, Mario, you came to rescue me. Thank you so much. Oh, me? Oh, I just saw a chance to get away from Bowser
God.
and I ran. No, I'm not gonna do that the whole way.
Please don't.
I can't wait to listen to the recording and see how bad that actually sounds.
That was awful.
It's pretty bad.
Try pummeling her now. Nice Bombette timing.
Yeah. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna leave the room and come back. I don't actually remember the solution to whatever this was. It's probably just... Oh no, it's Dupless. Hey Dupless.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna fuck all y'all up.
Snap some necks.
Oh no, it's Cooper. Oh no, it's Cooper. Oh no, it's Cooper.
Do you have the
Oh no, it's
multi-jump?
Cooper.
If you have the multi-jump, you can just jump on all of them. Knock them over. Or if you have Quake Hammer.
Yeah, I'm just using Quake Hammer. They did. We had 4 experience points. Thanks,
A
Obama.
bunch of scrubs. Who was the most bland side character in this game?
Well, not these guys.
Oh fuck. Favorite boss fight coming up.
Oh yeah. It's our good buddy.
Best boss fight. Woo. I like that this toddler baby is picking a fight with a fucking grown man.
Yeah.
You gotta admire his Marksy.
I don't even remember if he has any tricks in this fight, or if he's just buff.
He just goes through all of his forms, I think.
Guess I'll just kick his ass until he dies.
Good plan.
Well, can't argue with it.
Oh, he's got a pretty spicy attack there. Actually, I forgot. I'm about to level up. I should start using my star powers.
Yeah, you should heal.
Yeah, I'll use heal star with the sexy girl star.
Boner star. I mean, and even if you didn't level up, there's a chance to go and like sleep at some point.
Yeah.
I think in the castle.
Yeah, I've passed a couple of those. He did. Let's see. Think I'll go HP this time, and I'll go FP next. Gosh! So I wonder, like, who taught those Bowser doors how to speak.
Oh, it's all Star Rod stuff right there, man. You know that he went to his doors and was like, I'm going to turn this door into a giant version of my fucking face that can yell at people. I'd do that.
Oh, hey, another Ultra Shroom. I think I had Watt out from the last fight. Alright. I don't remember there being anything interesting in Peach's castle.
Oh, the only thing in Peach's castle that's interesting is just going through his Goombario and like he just like talks about the rooms and shit.
Sure, let's try that.
The room where him and like you constantly had like Bowser's diary and shit, he's like, this room kind of smells weird. One of these rooms also has the treasure chest thing.
Oh, hey, here's a toad. Alright, that's a place to take a nap if you need to. The Last Stand badge. Garbo badge.
Whoa. Bit rude.
It's kind of fun to look around. Like this was the game show room where Peach had to answer questions like, you know, who was the bad guy, What is a cloud? What is a flower field?
Oh yeah. Where is the Star Spirit being held by Bowser? I really liked how they modeled this castle off of Peach's castle from Mario 64.
I think I only need the one life shroom. I'm gonna leave that there.
Ballsy play, man. Ballsy play.
Dude, I am loaded with ultras.
I like how you can find that left shroom as Peach, but you can't actually get it until hours later as Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, because Peach can't jump.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she can jump, she just chooses not to.
Yeah. Here's a box. Oh hey, I forgot, there's a jam and jelly in this box. I don't really need it though.
You really don't need too many jam and jellies for the final boss. It's mostly about the HP.
Yeah, I'm sitting on 3 ultras, a life shroom, 4 deluxe feast, a jam and jelly, and a maple super. I'll chuck the maple super actually.
Yeah, that 10 HP ain't gonna do much for you.
Yeah. And I'll pick up jam and jelly. Create restore point. Actually, wait, we gotta check Peach's room. Can't forget that.
Rifle through her shit.
Yeah.
Gotta find Peach's question mark, question mark.
Panty raid.
Yeah. Any use laundry?
Super gross Mario. See, that's the problem with Discord, is it doesn't have a gross name.
Not falling for this again. Sorry, Dupless.
Yeah, punch her.
Bowser's face looks so goofy on this sprite where he's in the clown car.
Yeah.
Let me see. He's so happy, man. Why are you...
I don't know why his mouth is hanging open even though he's not saying anything. That's what's making him look so goofy, I think.
He's just fucking so happy. Don't take it from him. Not only did he tie her up, he strung her from the ceiling. How uncomfortable that must that be?
That's a really into Shibari play.
Jesus.
I'm guessing this fight is you know, faff around for a little and then he owns you with the star rod or something.
Yeah, he tries to star rod it up and then you star beam him.
Yeah.
I always liked this Bowser theme. I wish they would have just put this Bowser theme as his theme forever.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright, It's time for Starfucker. Bowser's animation right there. I'm gonna leave it here so you can see it. Just look at that animation.
That was a great animation.
Just look at him go.
I had a deleted scene where he was eating a big cake, but they deleted the scene where he ate the animation.
Yeah. Yeah, when Peach was making the cake, it was actually going to be for Bowser. And this would be his animation while he's eating it.
Oh my god. Somebody help that man.
I'm glad turning on the Star Rod uses his entire turn.
He does get owned for doing that too, though.
Oh man, he's got the heal move. I would think a move that heals 20 HP would have a more elaborate animation.
Yeah, it's just like plink. I'm better. Borp.
It does make you wonder though, because like the Star Rod is supposed to be used to like grant any wishes, no matter how like fantastical they are. So why doesn't he just wish for full health so just 20 HP extra?
I wish I wasn't about to be fucking dead.
I mean, to be fair, it's just enough to really shit on your efforts.
Yeah.
Oh, he just owned the shit out of your partner, though.
Yeah.
He's just like, get that fucking light baby out of my face.
Gosh, you're not bad.
Fuck out of here with this shiny child of yours.
Whose fucking baby is this?
I like how it's been like months or weeks since Bowser broke into Peach's castle and kidnapped Peach with that fucking window still broken.
He likes the view.
Yeah.
Maybe he just like flies in and out of it so often.
Maybe he like stands there and pees out the window.
Oh wow. I hadn't thought about it like that before.
Somebody needs to mod Paper Mario to be much harder, and then mod a sprite of Bowser to be Kaizo Boss with the Star Rod. Then we can, like, if you have 1 HP the entire game.
Yeah.
Don't get hit.
I'm sure someone out there has made a Kaizo Paper Mario hack. I mean, that sounds like something that someone would make. And it's probably hot garbage. I know there's a Kaizo... I do know that there is a Kaizo Mario RPG hack. I've seen video of it, and it looks shitty.
Yep, it's called Super Monkey RPG, and it's made by Juggalos for Juggalos, and it is impossible to get through. Because all the dialogue is made exclusively for Juggalos.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm checking this shit out right now.
It's a treat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talk about Fago and ninjas and that good stuff.
What was it? Super
Monkey RPG. It's a full text edit of Mario RPG that's made for and by Juggalos.
Alright, let's look at the images. Whoa. This is pretty bad.
So, Rick, are you down to clown with streaming that?
Hell ass no, motherfucker. I lived in a fucking den of fucking juggalos for long enough. I left them in their ways. It would be as if you were Tarzan and you were born amongst the fucking gorillas, and you're raised, and and you're like, fuck this gorilla horseshit.
There are. I guess it's not all bad because the screenshot I just posted is from the game, and it's pretty good.
All right, yeah, that's good because that's like a missable invisible box.
Yeah, I remember that because that was the one box I couldn't get.
You know, I don't mind missables normally, except when there's some way later on that keeps count of them. Like, it sucks that there's the guy in the town that says, "Oh, you found this many invisible boxes." That to me is what makes the invisible box that is missable like unforgivable.
I also like this more accurate translation of the Hammer Bros dialogue.
Yo, you want a piece of me, bitch? I'll kick your ass.
I'll fuck you up. Oh man, remember when I once grinded to have super jump against that guy?
Yeah, holding out for a hero.
Oh my god, that took so long.
That song is forever, like, whenever, if I ever hear it, I think of that video. I think of Mario super jumping on Hammer Brother. It
timed it really well.
Yeah.
I didn't really, like, edit it in any way. He just jumped to the beat of the song.
Alright, Bowser is now large.
I really like this boss battle. This is a really great setup for a final boss. It's not as good as Thousand Year Door, because, like, how do you top the fucking world-ending, like, Evil Peach twists?
Yeah. It's a great music, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think this, like, the battle starts over after the event. Like, eventually he goes ultra invincible or something.
Yeah, he has the moment that fucking Evil Peach has.
Yeah.
Or it's just like, yeah, you're not gonna win.
Okay, that's great. That's right there, Rick. I wish I were an Oscar Mayer wiener.
Wiener misspelled.
I like the dink sound when it has no effect.
Yeah, I think of that sometimes when I see people get truly owned IRL or like boxers.
Yeah.
They fucking try and punch somebody and it don't fucking work.
Yeah.
If you watched when Muhammad Ali died, I watched some old videos of him, and it's like some fucking crazy shit. Cause like people would just throw a million punches at him, and he would just like subtly dodge, just like not even paying much attention, just lean away at the right moment. It's like watching fucking DBC. And then he fucking would just obliterate this poor white dude.
Alright, it's Twink. Twink is here to save us.
Never to be seen again after this game.
He is here to succeed where 7 large stars failed.
He's got more balls than those stars, though.
Yeah.
He fucking headshot that witch.
Oh, I forgot about this. The little side fight with Kami Koopa.
And he just gets more and more buff.
Yeah.
He just fucking Hulk. He literally fucking Hulk Hogan Hulk him.
Yeah.
He keeps getting hit more and more, and it just stops working. Man.
Yeah, I'm a fan of scripted fights like this one. This is a good scripted fight.
I like the implication that Kami's only power is creating blocks.
Yeah. It's just the Bush League yellow blocks, too. She doesn't make... Or does she? Let's see. No, that's another yellow one. Meanwhile, Twink's looking like, let me at him, I'll splat him. Yellow block. Come on, Cammy, get it together. Who put all the stone and metal blocks out there? I guess it wasn't her.
Yeah, no, it was somebody who was much better. Donk.
Okay,
Cammy Koopa was a great character.
Yeah. I wish Bowser
Oh no,
was
here we go.
fucking dead.
Twinkle lights of blood. Puts on sunglasses. I'll wreck this bitch.
I'm gonna put this motherfucker on ice.
Yeah. Blood on the streets. I like how Mario is like ready to fucking bust somebody's fucking skull.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Lots of Star Spirit too, right? Why isn't he doing anything?
Yeah, he's a light bulb, baby.
Peach Beam.
Yeah, lame. The Starbeam was way better.
Like how Mario trips on his way into the final boss fight.
Whoop, up to shit.
Clown.
Jesus, Scrum, man. Come on, he's doing his best.
I'm just saying, if those fucking Star Spirits were there, he's getting his fucking ass kicked.
Well, to be fair, if the fucking Star Rod wasn't there, then all this shit wouldn't be happening. He would have already won.
Yeah.
If the Star Spirits weren't around, it wouldn't be their fucking crap-ass shit that fucking started this.
Yeah.
Mario's just playing Cosmic Janitor over here.
I like how Bowser's claws are like so like gross and infected that
Yeah.
I think Mario once immediately gave him like super AIDS.
He stuck it up his butt before doing it.
My God. He's gonna give you a fucking poop touch. Oh man, you should fucking go all out. Goombario charge, and then multi-bonk for like 9, and then 8, and then fucking 7, so on and so forth.
You should eat an item so you don't die next turn.
Yeah. And
Do you have any status healing items?
No, but I mean, poison does 1 a turn, so I'm not really worried about it. It's not like a percentage or anything, it's just 1.
doesn't any of the heals that the Star Spirits do clear out status? You
Maybe.
could just use the
Just like
shitty
that, I
one.
think.
I'm not concerned about poison. I'm really not. Like, over time, poison is maybe like 3 additional damage. I mean, again, all I can really do is just kick his ass until he dies.
And not fucking timed hits block anything either. You're just getting the shit beat out of you.
I'm not good at timed hits.
Just picture he like fucking violently jerks his fucking controller every time Bowser's fucking walking up on him. Just frantically mashing.
Yeah. Like, I don't even know if Bowser has any, like, moves that stun you or anything like that. Or if he just has attack and different attack.
He's pretty straightforward.
And heal for 30, because fuck you.
Yeah, he's a real bitch with that fucking heal. He uses it often.
At this point, I'm just sticking with Watt because he ignores defense. Oh, Watt went down. Okay.
So do you how many freaking first off, how many FP restoring items do you have?
Quite a few.
I mean, if you've also boosted up Bombette, I think she does most damage.
I have not upgraded Bombette at all.
Oh. Have you upgraded Goombario?
Once, I think.
Oh, never mind.
You might want to switch characters anyway, just to have somebody who's actually doing damage out there.
You can't change while one's stunned.
Oh, whoops. Oh, well.
He's just fucking trying to teabag you. What an asshole.
That attack is called Bofa. And yeah, there's the heal again. I don't think anyone does more damage than Watt on my team, though, unless I use, like, crazy FP moves.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I would...
Because Watt ignores defense.
If you had... The highest you're gonna get out of anything, I think, is if you charged up Goombario, but you don't have that.
Yeah.
So...
Can't you use Watt to lower his defense and then switch to somebody who does more damage?
Oh yeah, does Watt have a move like that? I should probably look at what other moves my partners have.
Oh my god. Final fucking battle. Has this man even ever played a game before?
Nope.
I gotta pee, so don't beat this fight before I get back. Just...
I mean, as long as he keeps healing, don't worry about it. Let's see what Watt has. I'm actually gonna go through my partners and see what other people what they do have.
I guess now's a good time. Better now than never.
Yeah. Let's see. I think. Maybe Spook will work. I could scare Bowser away. That would definitely work, right?
Nope.
Just get Paracarry to just carry Bowser away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Watt is still my best option.
Okay.
Let's see.
You still might want to use the Watt move that boosts Mari's attack, though, because Watt seems to be out of commission a lot during this fight, and that would help a bunch.
Do you have, one thing I thought of is, do you have Cloud9 with Luck Glylister?
I don't think I do.
You do.
I might.
You do. I saw it, I just saw it.
Oh yeah, I'll do that next time I can switch partners.
Yeah, that shit gives you dodgy, which most of the time, shit just doesn't hit you. Which is more time you can spend hitting rather than healing. And I think it's not even that huge of a cost. I think it's only like 3 or 4
Yeah.
FP. Although he hits for shit though, so
Yeah.
that's kind of a trade-off. He's not very good at damage dealing.
At this point, really, I just have. I mean, the attack, the kick his ass until he dies strategy is pretty sound. The heal move is really just a thing. I mean, it just gives him a lot more effective HP. Yeah. All right. I'll pull out Lackluster and see what he can do.
You got peached.
Alright, I have a cloud. Mario's wiener is all covered up.
I like that his cloud stretches a little bit so Mario can get in.
Oh, there. He gone.
Already? Jesus.
I mean, my damage output was good. It's just he kept healing for 30. So it would basically set me back 2 turns each time.
What does he start with? Like 90?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he healed 3 or 4 times in that fight, so he effectively probably has like 200 HP. It just costs him a turn to heal.
Man, you really should consider doing 1,000 Year Door sometime, because that game was fucking just the best.
Yeah, I don't know if I will. I've played 1,000 Year Door a lot more than I've played this one.
It's such a good game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a reason I played it more and I played this one. But, I mean, this one's still good. It's not like an all-star of video games or anything, but it is still a good game. I've still enjoyed my time with it.
Then you could just play that other one, the Sticker Star one, then.
Nope.
I'm sure it'll be good.
Nah. I like how a controller is vibrating through this sequence. Yeah, really the main difference in this playthrough and old ones, I mean, besides having people to talk to during it, which made it way better than would have, was it was a lot more noticeable when the game was trying to waste my time. Like, as a kid, you don't really think much about all the repetitive back and forth thing and stuff like that, but now it's a lot more noticeable to me.
Flower Fields, man.
Fuck Flower Fields.
I don't remember too much more back and forth other than Flower Fields and Toy Box. Toy Box was bad about it.
Like, the thing with Flower Fields is the whole chapter feels like filler.
Oh, it is. The characters are all garbage.
Yeah. Yeah, like, part of me was thinking after I beat it that maybe I would have enjoyed it if I had, stopped to smell the roses or something. But then I think, oh wait, no, there's only like 5 NPCs to talk to. And it's just, you visit them anyway because you have to. And they're
constantly.
They're just flowers, like, things are bad in Flower Town, and then you give them the item. Oh man, things are great in Flower Town, thank you, Mario. There's not really there's some neat little things, I guess. The mole thing is kind of cute. The best moment in that chapter, again, was hammering on the cloud machine.
Yeah, beating the shit out of the cloud machine until it explodes. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that almost every flower hits on Mario. Like, isn't that a thing that happens in these games a lot? Mario just gets hit on by every female NPC.
Yeah. I think every female partner in 1,000 Year Door kisses Mario at some point.
Yep, I remember that too. Where's the equality?
Yeah.
Why isn't Koops making out with Mario? Alright, well, it's time for me to go ahead and search for Paper Mario in DeviantArt. It's that time of the
Oh yeah, go for it, man. Post any pictures, man. Just do it.
DeviantArt. Okay, so DeviantArt.com, most recent.
Yeah.
Paper Mario. Newest, yeah. Oh, so awful. Whoa. Why? Why was this made? Who did this?
I mean, it'll probably tell you who did it. So you can follow them and see their other artwork, you know?
And
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, here you go. Please enjoy.
Okay.
great.
That almost looks like a CWC drawing. I think that's the Tiny Kong from the. I think they made Tiny Kong older in like Diddy Kong Racing DS or something, and I think that's who
yeah,
that
I
is.
remember that. Yeah. There's. Ooh, doggy. Some people do not know how to draw. Don't give up your day job, kid.
Hey, Loogie. It's nice of you to take care of that condor for me back there.
I like the idea that if you can, I would love the fact if you told the condor that you were Luigi, he later fucking Luigi just doesn't appear in the ending of the game. He's being carried away by a condor. You just see him being carried away.
Yeah, show it in the credits.
Just getting old.
Oh yeah, you get to see what's up with the partners. See what they're up to. Goombario is just running around at Goomba Village. Goomba Village with one house and then an inn. I wonder if like whenever the Goomba kids are bad and they need to go time out, they get like shut and locked inside the Toad house next door.
They just get shoved out the back where there's no fucking deck anymore.
Yeah.
Deal with your problems outside.
Go play in the park.
Yeah, get owned by the local bully.
Yeah. Dear
my
pesky
God.
plumbers, the
There's just a
Koopalings and I have
series.
taken over the Mushroom Kingdom.
There's just a series of like weird My Little Pony like versions of Paper Mario.
I mean,
Right.
I'd say why, but then I think, oh, of course, that exists. I mean, why wouldn't it exist?
Yeah, I suppose, but
Watt just lives in the toy box, making peace with all the Shy Guys he beat up earlier. Fuck Flowerfield. Oh man, that picture, I'm probably glad that the chat kind of squeezes that picture down so I can't see all the details.
probably from this, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Wow, that was pretty great. Oh, Jesus Christ. This one, I like this one. Just for, I wouldn't have expected it. Here's a great
Actually,
new
though-
emote for Team Pop.
Actually, that one you just posted though, that looks vaguely 16:9, so you could probably stretch that and make it your wallpaper if you wanted to.
No, thank you.
Scro, sure you don't want that in your dumb wallpaper folder?
I'm good. There's a limit, man.
Alright, that picture's pretty good.
That's a great emote. James Boond.
Yeah, meanwhile in the game, Cooper gives Cooper a letter to go to the castle.
Hold on. Oops. Let's see if I can get that to actually show up.
Yeah. You probably gotta direct link the image instead of posting the GUID or whatever that is.
That's my most recent dumb YouTube, or sorry, dumb wallpaper.
That's a pretty great wallpaper.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Cooper's wife is, in the meantime, appearing on banner ads. They're like, you know, singles in your area. Or horny Koopa wives wanna fuck. Click here. The Facebook of sex with Coopers.
The Facebook of sex of Koopas.
Yeah. Oh man, Luigi's at the top secret activities. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can actually play the ending. Create restore point, just in case I die.
Perfect.
Beacon news. See if I can leave Toad Town. Nope. Wanted to, you know, go hang out with my buddies Red Koopa and Blue Goomba. And by Koopa, I mean Goomba. I'm not gonna talk to every Toad. If anyone wants to talk to every Toad, there's a video game called Paper Mario that you can play and do just that.
Yeah, Toads aren't worthwhile anyway. They're not real people.
They
don't exist. Toads don't real.
I really hate how creepy the baby toads look. Just because like how mismatched their eyes are to the rest of their body.
Were there baby toads in that house? I mean...
Yeah, well I think
yeah.
They were smaller toads than normal, but
yeah, I see.
I'm waiting for this to come back up on the screen here.
Yeah, it's back up now where I'm at.
Like, just look at those like little alien things.
Ooh, yeah. They're like aliens trying to blend in with.
It's so unsettling.
Let's pretend to be toads.
Hey, Dad! You have to go back to work starting tomorrow? Oh, lame! Now we won't be able to play together every day! What a bummer!
That's what baby toad sounds like.
Horrible.
That's why we don't talk to baby toad. Hey, shop people. I have items I want. What? I'm not here to buy, I'm here to sell. I was gonna sell my gem and jelly and hope that someone seeing it would be mad. Oh, well, Rick, that's a cool picture. Fawful.
It is a crazy cool Fawful. Yeah. There's a lot of weird pictures also by this guy. Whew! Not posted that. Some of these are real bad.
I like this Toad. She just says heart. Any of you remember if there are any like noteworthy details in town worth finding, or?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's read the news on the back of the sign. Go to the bad shop. Talk to the Dugans or whatever they were called. See, I remember things sometimes. There's old man Cooper, who I never did any of his fetch quests.
Oh, Cooper.
Oh, another thing I never did is I never fought Kent C. Koopa.
Oops. Oh well.
Did you ever fight the master?
What, at the dojo?
Yeah.
No, I went to the dojo one time, and that's it.
And you lost to the Spiny.
No, I kicked the ass of it was like a Buzzy Beetle, I think, that was there. I won.
Really?
Yeah. Here's Yoshi. Here's Boo again. Arrow is still in the mouth. Just one last look at that good arrow in the mouth.
Well, good news, guys. Little Caesars is experimenting with breakfast sandwiches.
What?
Yeah.
Great.
Does Little Caesars do breakfast already?
No, they do now.
Is Little Caesars open that time of day?
Here, let me get a picture of this gross garbage.
I haven't been to a Little Caesars in years. I have tried their hot and ready pizza, which it's really mediocre pizza, but then again, I hear it's also just $5. So
you realize you could go up to Domino's and order two medium pizzas,
Yeah.
and as carry out, and I can get them for $14.
yeah.
But are they hot and ready?
They will be hot and ready when you cook them, and not let them be trash sitting in a fucking diseased case all day. I can't even post it. Jesus. Yeah, it won't directly link.
What you do is you take the image, you paste it in Discord so it re-uploads it, and then paste the Discord URL in here. Try that.
All right. I'm gonna post it to
I'm not gonna lie. I would fuck with that sandwich right now.
Yeah.
I'm really hungry.
Yeah, you'd even eat that nasty, disgusting sandwich.
I would eat
Here.
that delicious, like, flipped over pizza slice on top of what looks to be scrambled egg byproduct.
What? I can't wait to see what this image looks like.
Copy link from Discord. I posted it this girl just to fuck with him. And then can I? How do I?
You should just.
How do I internet? I'm too old.
I think
Can you repost it?
Yeah, give me a second.
I think you just paste the Discord URL into the chat. Yeah, there you go. You did it. Yeah, that's a breakfast pizzini. Okay, it's a pizza panini, I guess.
Molto bene.
It's
yeah.
It's fucking chef giving the okay hand.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that looks like bread and cheese and meaty bits and like lice.
Man, that's
Well, best of luck to you, Little Caesars. I hope this business venture works well for you.
Little Caesars hasn't done good things except for, their crazy bread for probably the past 10 years.
I never was a fan of Little Caesars. Like, as a kid, there was a Little Caesars in like a Walmart or something, and we would get it sometimes, and it was not the best. The best part of getting it there was getting the IC from there. Because they had ICs there.
I mean, I liked Little Caesars when I was growing up, when they actually made pizzas rather than hot and ready's.
Yeah.
Like, you go into a Little Caesar now and be like, I'd like to order a pizza. They look at you like you're crazy. They're like, your pizza's in that case over there, the one with the mold. The one that looks like it fucking survived the Holocaust. Yeah.
And everybody across the lands of the Mushroom Kingdom, she says on the screen with 4 toads, Yoshi, and then 5 wizards.
Yeah.
Look at all these wizards gathered here.
And all you other fuckers. You know the best part about going to Little Caesars, back when I was in Minneapolis, is after a while I knew how much crazy bread they kept prepared.
Yeah.
And if you order crazy bread and it's not made already, you get another crazy bread for free.
Oh wow.
Per crazy bread. So if I walked up there and I'm like, they have 4 on hand, usually, and if it's busy, they have less on hand.
Yeah.
They're giving them away. I'm like, 5 crazy breads. They look at me like, what? And I'm like, I'll eat those throughout the week. I just put them in the fridge. You can eat them throughout the week. And they're $2 each. So I got a shit ton of free crazy bread one day. Just went up there. Was just like, give me a bunch of crazy bread. And they're like, but sir, we only have that. I'm like, well, you'll be giving me an extra one for one you don't have.
They're like, man, this guy's crazy.
Yeah, I love this man.
So, back to Paper Mario real quick. I like the shout out to Mario RPG here. They made another parade sequence.
Luigi parade?
Yeah. I don't... Did they do this in Thousand Year Door as well? I forget.
I don't think so.
No. There's a parade in the sense that Mario walks across the screen with all the characters, but he's in silhouette.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that now. It's a shame they didn't do this in that game too. Because I like these. They also didn't do it in Sticker Star.
Another reason to hate that game.
Sticker Star is a piece of trash. Yeah.
Sticker Star would have been cool if if Bowser talked and the best way to play the game wasn't the lamest way to play the game. Like the game discourages battling. It's
so Sticker Star would have been a good game if it was a good game instead of a bad one.
Yeah, that too.
If it had a story and actual gameplay.
Yeah, I mean it was good except for the part where it was bad.
I don't know what they're doing. Why they took one of the greatest game series ever and just decided to flush it.
Yeah, it's like their rationale kind of makes sense. I get the idea that they don't need 2 Mario RPG series running side by side, and so they decide to go in more of an adventure game direction with Paper Mario. I can appreciate that. I just think the execution in the game design in Sticker Star was just very flawed, and it doesn't help that they took away a lot of the characters and other stuff that really kept your smile going as you go through Paper Mario.
If it's an RPG, it needs to be an RPG.
Yeah,
you need to have a story.
And that's the thing, it was not meant to be an RPG, but they did a bad job communicating that. People saw the name Paper Mario and thought, oh, it must be an RPG because other Paper Mario games were RPGs. It's the same, it's like a worse disappointment than Super Paper Mario.
So you're saying that Paper Mario Sticker Star is like the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles of Paper Mario games?
I guess.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the correlation other than the fact that they fucking didn't let you play without having extra handles. Like it wasn't a game that was fun. I do like that the Goomba King is something.
I think what they might have been a good idea. I mean, not really a good time to do it now, but from the beginning, it might have been good to spin it off into a new series and call it like Paper Mario Adventures or something. I don't know, just to help communicate the fact that it's a different type of game with the same IP.
Yeah. Nintendo's always been like kind of bad about branding their adventurous products. So
I think I think sometimes they just make a game and then just slap one of their IPs on it.
I might go off into a direction that most people don't agree, but I think Paper Mario was better than Super Mario and Luigi. Like I like the Paper Mario games more than those. They were good games, and I wouldn't want to choose between them. And it shows that, like, the best games in both those series were made roughly around the same time.
Yeah.
Like, fucking Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door and like the first three. Which one of the Mario and Luigi saga was made around that time? Like it's the first one, wasn't it?
I'm pretty sure it was the first one. Yeah.
The first one came out in like 2001, I think. No,
Yeah.
2003.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
that's right.
I think Thousand Year Door came out before Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Like they're both. I think Superstar Saga was one of the best ones. Like there's definitely other good games in that series. Bowser's Inside Story was very good, but like though you can have two fucking games that are RPGs.
Yeah.
It works. It's two different, completely fundamentally different ideas.
The thing
in
is,
gameplay.
like they say that, but like how many Mario sports games do you have?
Yeah.
Like
How many times is Mario fucking golfing and playing tennis in the same year?
yeah, that's like Mario Golf and Mario Tennis are about as different as Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, agreed. It plays completely different. The comedy stylings are completely different.
Yeah,
You know.
like there is room for two Mario RPG series. People like both of them. There's no reason to. I mean, they could just make a third series. You know,
Yeah.
have that be the Sticker Star direction. I do want to see how Color Splash comes out. I think the idea that they started in Sticker Star, I think there's potential for something good there. I just think that the execution had some real flaws in it that kept the game from being great. Again, a game design that discourages battling because you always come out of a battle worse off than you started. Like, the thing with RPGs and experience points is every battle you're going to lose HP, MP, items, but you gain experience. You get rewarded on a separate axis from what you lose throughout the course of the battle. In Sticker Star, there is no separate axis. Rewards and penalties are the same, like they occur to the same resources, and you always come out worse for each battle. So the thing that people associate with the Mario RPG games, the timed hit battle system, the game encourages you to do that as little as possible, to run away from enemies. And I think that's just the biggest flaw of the game, above anything, above the characters not talking, above it being all Toads, above Bowser not talking. I think a game that where the best strategy is the lamest strategy is the crucial flaw that makes Sticker Star not fun.
I totally agree with you.
If Color Splash can make battles rewarding in a way where and it sounds like that might end up being the case. If they can do that, I think Color Splash will be a good game.
I hope it's a good game. I just don't think it will be.
Yeah, I mean, I want to like it. I wanted to like Sticker Star. I came out thinking there were good parts of it. I did play all the way through it, but between all the good parts were just bad. Like it was just running away from enemies instead of fighting them.
I don't know. Like if Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, a game like that came out today, and a Superstar Saga came out the same day, I would buy both of them.
Yeah.
Like, I would just fucking buy both of them.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not saying release them the same day. I'm saying space them out. Have one per year. It's not like you get fucking a Superstar Saga every year and a Paper Mario game every year, so you don't want to release them in the same fucking fiscal year. Space that shit out.
Yeah.
The whole fucking ass backwards philosophy that I keep, like, I've seen in interviews with Miyamoto, but like, you know, the story doesn't matter. It's like, you're retarded.
You know,
you're fucking retarded if you think the story don't matter.
no,
It's a role-playing game.
Now here's the thing. When they did that poll that is mentioned in like the Iwata Asks and stuff, they based that on Super Paper Mario, not Thousand Year Door. So when I think I don't think their data collection was really sound, because they might also have conflated caring about story with caring about dialogue or caring about characters. You know, just good NPC dialogue that makes the story a little more stomachable when it's starting to drag in other fronts.
Mhm. I don't know what to tell you, man. It just fucking it irks me to think that, you know, like we could have enjoyed a lot of great games like Paper Mario in the time that we've been kind of sitting around fucking enjoying. Like here's an idea for you. Rather than say getting what's a fucking Mario game that came out that I didn't like Sunshine. What if they just fucking dumped a bunch of production into releasing better Paper Mario games? Or like, rather than fucking making a second Mario Galaxy that was the same as the first game, like, what if we just got more Paper Mario? Like, I would have liked that. It was a good story. Is it really that hard?
I guess it must be.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, their business, their decision is probably beyond our comprehension. I mean,
they function in some space logic.
Yeah, I think their logic's probably a little off. I think Miyamoto probably has a screw loose. But, I mean, it is what it is. If there's any silver lining, it's that no matter how many shitty games they might make, these old games that we like, they still exist. You can still play them.
It's true.
And rebuy them on every fucking virtual console.
Yeah. So guys, any closing thoughts on Paper Mario 64? Have you guys, the two of you, like watched every part or just bits and pieces of it?
I think I watched most of everything.
Yeah, I've watched most of everything.
So I'm thinking, like, I don't remember how much I liked this game back when I last played it. I think I haven't played this since before Thousand Year Door came out. Looking at it now, I think the game is still good. There's a lot of parts that I think are, again, a lot of this was made funner by the fact that I had people to talk to while I was playing it.
Yeah.
It has also, though, made me appreciate just how much of a role NPC dialogue plays in making these games great, because the gameplay does not hold up as well as I thought it did.
Oh, no, the battle system about 3 chapters in gets kind of boring.
Yeah, it's kind of boring. There's not a lot of options. I mentioned this to Scro earlier, that it's like in a lot of other games have like elemental systems and stuff like that, and things that lead to more decision making in battle. Mario this and even Mario RPG, these games felt more like the correct move is usually press the attack button.
Yeah, press the attack button. It's more about reward timing.
Yeah.
And less about rewarding, critical thinking before the fight even starts.
Yeah, the thing is though, like most jumps are the same. All hammers are the same. So it feels like there's a lack of variety. The system feels really dumbed down, and I feel like I've been spoiled by other more complex RPGs after playing games like this.
Yeah, it's not to say that Paper Mario was the greatest fucking game that's ever fucking since sliced bread, but like Paper Mario led the way to Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, which had the stylish system put into it, and even the ultimate blocking that you could time it super perfectly and dodge the entire attack.
Yeah, Super Guard was a very good design implementation because it adds decision making to every turn. You decide whether you want to Super Guard and risk taking full damage, or if you want to go with the regular guard, the safer option that is always going to let some damage through. And the stylish, like, I think the game could have done a better job telling you stylish exists, but once you learn it, it adds a lot because you're pressing buttons more often. And I feel that kind of on a subconscious level makes the game more fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, this was, I mean, Paper Mario 64, still a good game. It's got its downsides.
What's your favorite chapter then? Now that you've just played it again.
My favorite chapter. Let's see. I think chapter 7 is my favorite. The snow place. Because you got
murder mystery.
Yeah, the murder mystery is cute. The NPCs are good. The dungeon is pretty good. The boss was a good fight. Even though he was a little cheap with the heal spam. It's still, I remember when I did that boss fight, every turn I had to think about what I was doing. and I think
Yeah.
that is a sign of a good boss fight in a turn-based RPG. When every turn there is a decision to be made. It's not just kick his ass till he dies like the Bowser fight was,
Yeah.
where it was just attack, 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 heal, and then just repeat that until he's gone. I don't think the Bowser fight was very interesting. But
The Bowser fight wasn't very interesting, but I feel like the way you play this game is way different from it.
yeah,
In the sense that, like, this game might have a lot less choices, but the characters you kept with you chose the median kind of damaging Watt, who has like who can hit through defense but doesn't do a huge amount of damage, where I always specialized in Bombette and Goombario, who I could charge up and do an absurd amount of damage, but it was more risky because, like, if I mistimed his jump while multi-bonking, I fucked it up.
Yeah, I've never been a big super jumper. I've never been that good at it. My timing's a little weak, so I tried not to go hard on that strategy. You'll probably notice throughout the run, I spent a lot of time using hammer and less using jump. Usually when I use jump, it's because it was stronger from my power plus badges.
Yeah.
And then especially in the last couple fights, when the bosses have defense, none of my partners would really be as easy and consistent as Watt.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're not big into the timing aspect of it, so it's a little bit easier to see why Watt would be the best choice, because it's hold down until Watt charges up.
I do wish there were more like status moves and stuff like that. It's funny to hear myself saying that after you were the one who told me, "Hey, Cloud9 exists, you ding dong."
Well, yeah, Cloud9 was a huge part of my strategy. It was just like I would Cloud9 every fucking boss, like, or tough enemy, because it's like 60% of all attacks move you, and especially against Bowser, who hits real hard. It's a handy move to have. All the fucking all the player character partners have some form of wacky bullshit that you can pull off.
Yeah.
I think it's maybe more of a matter that the characters do have a lot of options that you can do, but the bosses, like the special encounters, don't always encourage you to really min-max your way through them, I guess. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you are already super encouraged to do the crazy moves that would allow you to get through the boss battle, if that makes any sense.
It also depends on how you build up your Mario throughout what you choose to do. I was always high BP, high FP, not so much in HP.
Yeah, and that's actually about the same I did. The thing with this game is because BP is capped at 30, I think most people are going to have roughly the same stats at the end of the game, and your difference is going to be badges.
Yeah. The badges weren't as good in this game. Like, I thought the badges in Thousand Year Door were much more fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it just had more varied attacks and stuff in Thousand Year Door. Thousand Year Door, I think, was probably an improvement on this game in every way.
It was, and it's not to say that this game was bad, but it was definitely like they took everything and they took it the next step. The characters were more developed, the story was more developed, the battle system was more developed with more button presses and more strategy. You really couldn't. I can't really name anything about this game that tops it, really.
Yeah. It was good, though.
Oh, well. Yeah. Well, I think that about covers it.
Yeah. So, Paper Mario, that's the review. Just watch all the past videos. Fuck Flower Fields.
Yeah.
I think that's about all I have to say about Paper Mario for now. Thanks.
Any closing thoughts, girl?
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, so Scrub
Yeah.
Funk.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyone who's watched, thanks for watching. Anyone who's chatted, thanks for chatting. Anyone who's talked, thanks for talking. And
And thank you for streaming, Soap.
yeah, absolutely.
Good job, man.
Look forward to my next stream. It'll be probably gonna go with Link Between Worlds. I'm also next stream I do, I will probably switch from Hitbox to a site called Beam.pro. Apparently their lag is a lot less. I still haven't tried it or anything. I've like visited a stream though, and it seemed really responsive. So keep on the lookout for that too. I might bother one of you guys sometime this week about testing for that.
Sure. It should be around sometime. I might be taking a day off work before too long, so
right.
I should be around.
Yeah. I'm actually off from work all next week, so I mean, it doesn't affect streams much, but
yeah,
just figured I'd mention it in case you are around.
Hell yeah, man. We'll figure something out.
Yeah. All right. Later, dudes.